What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Chainlink. But before we get started, if you're not a member of the free Discord, please click the link in the description box below and get started with the free Discord. And without further ado, we'll get straight into today's video. All right, so Chainlink, let's take a look here at the Chainlink chart. As you can see, we do have a very nice wave 1 and wave 2, and we're starting our wave 3 here for Chainlink. So what I think is going to happen here is we're going to break out very vertical here in wave 3 and start to head up towards our local resistance at around $36 and $51. We've already started to see that very vertical turnaround here after wave 1 and 2 is complete. And if you understand Elliot wave theory, you know that wave 3 is always going to be more FOMO, more parabolic, and more exciting than wave 1. So I think we do have a lot more upside here for Chainlink in the near future as we're preparing for wave 3. Now, after we get a little bit more upside here on Chainlink, we're going to have pullbacks along the way up. So don't be surprised when there's 30% pullbacks, just like there was the whole way up here on Chainlink in its last cycle. It's going to have pullbacks, but in the uptrend, you want to remember the trend is your friend. So those pullbacks are opportunities for buying. Just like this pullback right here was an opportunity for buying, all of the pullbacks along the way up until we're overvalued at least are going to be opportunities for buying. Now, once we are overvalued, then you're going to want to be scaling out. But when you play these bigger picture cycles, you're really not scaling out until you reach a new all-time high. So here's our old all-time high. You want to wait until the market's actually breaking out above that level and getting overextended before you start taking profits. Don't sell too early. One of the biggest mistakes people will make this cycle is selling too early, and really because they don't understand trading strategies, and also because of the last two cycles, a lot of people are going to think, oh, well, crypto's just going to pump and then dump, and so they're all going to start selling too early because of fear of not getting out of the market. But the bigger problem this cycle is going to be people not holding for long enough instead of not getting out of the market soon enough. And I know when I say that, there's going to be a lot of people that say, no way, because a lot of people are still thinking in terms of the last cycle where we just kind of went up and then crashed really hard, instead of thinking in terms of a bigger picture cycle taking place in crypto as it's adopted by the masses. So I think what we're going to see here is that bigger picture cycle taking place for crypto, where price really goes really high and gets super overextended as a result of a big picture mass adoption phase where demand doesn't stop increasing. And so a lot of people are going to start selling down here or selling right here or selling right here, instead of waiting until you're overextended to start taking profits. So all of those dips along the way up are good for buying until we're super overextended in the market. And once we're really overextended, then you want to be scaling out. You just sell a little here, a little there. You don't have to sell it all at once or try to call the exact top, but the market is overvalued and overextended. So you start taking profits into that, scaling out just a little here, a little there. These aren't exact price points, but I'm just kind of teaching the strategy for taking profits on crypto. And you definitely want to use more than one order because you don't know exactly where the top is going to be. So the best thing to do is just scale out into that FOMO and keep some money in the market, because odds are It's going to go higher than you think it is. Nobody knows exactly how high it will go or where it will top out or whatever, but odds are it goes higher than you expect because a lot of people are still thinking in terms of the last bear market. So they kind of have a taste in their mouth of a bear market and they're still thinking in terms of bear markets. So a lot of people are going to be drawing targets very low and then just a big bear market coming, and they're going to be wrong. Because this is a bigger picture accumulation on a lot of different coins, that bigger picture accumulation is going to lead to a bigger picture upward move. So that's what I'd say to you guys. Don't sell too early just because a lot of people are still thinking in terms of a bear market because of 2021. Start thinking in terms of a big bull market and scaling out into that excitement as crypto gets adopted by the masses. And as that mass adoption actually takes place, demand isn't just going to stop like it did in 2022 here. It's really just going to be more sustained and continue to grow. So don't be afraid to hold on longer than a lot of people are saying. And yeah, scale out, take profits, lock in your gains, but definitely don't sell too early. Don't sell right at resistance. Don't sell right at a breakout of resistance. Wait until the market is truly overvalued to take the majority of your profits. And that's why it's so good to use multiple orders, because as the market goes up, you're just slowly taking profits into everybody else's FOMO, and you don't have to know where the top is. You just keep selling into other people's excitement because you've been buying down here where other people were still fearful and skeptical of a new cycle. Now, from an Elliott wave perspective here on Chainlink, we have very clear Elliott waves. We have an ABC correction right here. We started to get our wave 1 and wave 2 that we talked about earlier. But also in the bigger picture, the reason we're breaking out for a new all-time high is because of wave 1, wave 2, and wave 3. So a bigger picture wave 3 is also taking place. Now, we call that a 3 of 3, because not only do we have wave 3 happening right here in the smaller time frame, zoomed in on this smaller cycle, we have wave 3 happening, but also in the bigger picture, we have wave 3 happening, wave 1, wave 2, getting ready for wave 3. So that means we have 2 3 waves stacked on top of each other, a big picture wave 3 and a subwave of that bigger picture wave 3 is also happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because inside of every Elliott wave sequence, there's going to be waves inside of those waves. Just like how between wave 0 and wave 1 and wave 2, you can also count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and an ABC correction back down, A, B, and C. Also in between wave 2 and wave 3, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you get a wave 3 up here, a big picture wave 3, and a smaller time frame subwave 3 happening at the same time, it's usually very, very vertical because the market is building enough momentum and getting excited enough to be able to break out through the top of this old wave 1 into a new all-time high for wave 3. Now, the short term could pull back to support a little bit or whatever in the next couple days. It doesn't have to. It can break out even higher. I wouldn't be surprised to see it break out higher because of the nature of wave 3, especially a 3 of 3 like this. But yeah, let the short term do its thing. Keep accumulating. Big picture, this thing is undervalued. And you want to be selling into the FOMO, into that new all-time high where other people are getting excited and buying rather than selling down here or selling at resistance. Like wait until the market's overextended. And you can use your Elliott waves, your Fibonacci, all the different stuff that I teach on this channel and in the VIP and in the one-on-one coaching. You can use whatever you've been learning to play this market. You just have to have some basic understandings of the strategies that are effective in this market to make money. And one of those super simple strategies is market cycles and Elliott wave theory, accompanied with some trading patterns and Fibonacci. And yet those things are so powerful as an investor for understanding what's going on and a trader in the big picture and in the smaller time frames, but having an accurate understanding of what's happening in the big picture with those tools. They're simple, but they're powerful. So yeah, definitely seeing a big picture wave 3 coming here on Chainlink that can easily take us to a new all-time high. Also seeing wave 3 in the smaller time frame that's already taking us to a new local high right here. And so I do think that 3 of 3 is going to be very exciting. Even if there's a retest of support in the short term, we're going to end up breaking up through the top of wave 1 right here for a bigger picture wave 3 in this market. That's what I see in the charts. That's what everything is showing. Super clear Elliott waves, super clear market cycles. This is going to be a very profitable coin for a lot of people, and I'm super excited about this setup. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in to today's Chainlink analysis. Definitely check out one-on-one coaching and lifetime VIP, link in the description box below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in future updates. For the Chainlink people out there, for my Chainlink investors, definitely get excited for that 3 of 3 because it's going to be very profitable and very, very fun to ride. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I love and appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. And as always, stay profitable out there.